This is the analysis of the SplashDay 2021 Race 2. The data here presented are two J24s, one named 42, the other one Retrogirl. Conditions were wind was out of the south, 180, everywhere from 6 to probably 12. First thing I want to point out is, if you'll notice, there is a very definite bias to the right on the setup of the course. We take this, we can measure the angle and go to the center of the line, and there's at least 10 degrees to the right. That is going to result in spending far more time on port tack, which we see all the way around. Also, we can look right here and see the left just isn't going to pay. You can see the difference in headings. As I recall, I believe that was due to velocity rather than the shift, because we can see right up here, the left, once they got into this zone right here, there's just more pressure on the right, and anything to the left tended not to pay quite as well. You can see right here, a little bit lower, this track was in the left-hand phase compared to this leg. However, the lift kicks in at roughly the same place. So we can look at that as we go along. Okay, let's look at the start. Okay. Line checks. Okay, here's our final run. Right here you'll see some jinking. There were other boats involved. 42 gets a fair start. Notice the boat speeds. Again, there was traffic. 42 was being held up by other boats. Retrogirl starting to get into the dirt produced by these boats that were right in here, and is a little bit slow herself, a little bit higher as well. Change these parameters and reduce some. Sailing lower and faster. Retrogirl right here starts sailing into a header, stays on that far too long. Should have bailed out right about there. 42 down a little bit, but still going in the right direction. Came right back up. And there's the gain at the weather mark. Conservative approach. Was able to pick when they tacked. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. nice round tactical rounding, but look how long 42 is down. Speed is down for quite some time before they get it back up. This whole distance right here, they gave up. If we took this angle and moved it to there, you can see they gave up quite a bit of distance right here. Retrogirl having some equipment failures, difficulty taking the chute down. Same trick, a little out of phase right there. Almost identical tracks down, difference being a jibe right here. Yeah, let me back this up for a moment. Look at the big dip here. Here's our average. 42's average speed is about 5.7, 5.6 in here, but it takes 16:37 so it takes over a minute to get back up to full speed. That's a big loss. See that same issue that we saw before. Again, the lift going here. The right just paid all day long. And that's a finish. All right. That is race 2.